Hi, my name is Danielle Crafton. I'm from San Francisco, and I have just finished getting my complete new mouth and new teeth with Dr. Lorenzana. And I'm so thrilled and so happy that I really want to share this with whoever would happen to look on the website so that they can have the most wonderful experience and the most wonderful teeth that I now have. I have had trouble with my teeth all my life, and a lot of bridges and a lot of restoration work. And so approximately 4 to 5 years ago, of course, much of it began to fall apart. And each time I would go to the dentist to have something fixed, it would be like, well, if we do that, we have to do this, and then if we do this, we have to do that. And we'd like half your retirement money for that, please. So I was really at a loss, and I began to look around the world to see if I could find somebody both good and also someone that I could afford. Fortunately, after 2 or 3 years, I really looked in a lot of places. I had told enough of my friends that one of my friends ran into a former patient of Dr. Lorenzana's and told me about the website, and I talked to him. I looked at the website. I called Rosario, who's the wonderful person in Dr. Lorenzana's office who takes care of all kinds of arrangements and holds your hand through troubles and just helps you with everything. And it just became clear this was the place to come. So here I came to El Salvador, and it has been the best thing that's ever happened to me for my teeth, because and just for my whole being, because it's just been a totally wonderful experience. Dr. Lorenzana, as you can read on his website, is incredibly well-trained, experienced professional. And I am here to tell you, you want somebody who really knows what they're doing to do this work. I had 14 implants, I think 10 or 12 crowns. I mean, essentially my whole mouth has been redone. And at each turn, something might happen, and you know, if you weren't with someone experienced, they wouldn't know what to do. But Dr. Lorenzana has his own incredible expertise and warm heart, and he just gets it done. For example, in the middle of our treatment, he looked at one of my teeth and said, "I'm not sure about that root canal." Well, he went out, and with his staff, they got on it right away. Within 5 minutes, they had it all set up for me to come back the next day and have my root canal fixed and be ready to proceed on with everything else. And that's just how they work. So I just had so much confidence in him that he could do it. And each time, you know, there's so much you need to know. So you don't want to just go to somebody who says, "Oh, I know how to do implants." You want somebody with the experience who's done thousands of these. And not only that, someone who's dedicated to really helping people. It's not to say that he's not making money. He is, and of course he deserves to. But the cost is at least 1/6 of what it would cost back in San Francisco. And the work, I can't imagine it being any better. And as I said, he just covers everything. And on top of that, he's hired people in his office who are also extremely professional, extremely charming, fun. I actually wrote an email back home and said, "We're hanging out at the dentist's office a lot. It's a lot of fun." And my friend wrote back and said, "You must be kidding." I said, "No, it really is a fun office to be in. You know, they have such good spirit, and they are so professional." They have all the usual things, of course, with travel dentistry. You know, they pick you up at the airport, they drive you wherever you want to go. While I was here, we went to the doctor's own beach house for a wonderful weekend. We went to other places within the country, so we've had just a great introduction to El Salvador, which I never thought I would ever. I've been through here and going other places, but I never got off the plane long enough to look around. So it's a beautiful country. And that's just an added little bonus. But the bottom line is that you want somebody who really is professional, experienced, kind-hearted, and just will go out of their way to make sure that you have what you came for, both aesthetically and in terms of it's going to last. You don't have to go home worried, you know, is this going to be something that is going to fall apart? It's not. So I highly recommend that anybody who has any problem with dentistry, of course I was an extreme case, but you know, I'm sure other people might have even 1 or 2 implants. It's worth it to come here. It's a 5-hour trip on the airplane, and you're here. And actually, the other good thing is it's easier than when you do it at home, because when you do it at home, if you have multiple teeth, they do a tooth here, and then you got to wait a few months, and then you do another one, and then another one, and it's a 2 or 3 year process. Whereas here, I did it all in a total of 3 weeks, 1 trip, and then the second trip coming back. And of course, in each of those trips, I had a lot of time to relax and enjoy the staff and enjoy the people of El Salvador and look around. Well, as anyone looking can probably tell, I'm very happy with my new implants and my new teeth. They're very comfortable. They feel like my own. Of course, you know, one of the things that's difficult is picking a color, and Dr. Lorenzana was as helpful there as everywhere else to help me get the right color so that they look real and natural. And I couldn't be more pleased with them.